Hello, my name is Scuria-Herman, and today I'll be checking out Kujo Beat Down by Ren. There's a lot of background of this, why I'm doing this, all these things. If you're interested, you can go check out all the Ren videos that I've done previous. They've all led up to this moment. But what you would need to know is Sick Boy exists, it was a song. Kujo, its producer, took it down in a sort of, leveraged negotiation tactic, which wouldn't work on Ren because it's a human, not a corporation. And this angered Kujo. We went to a whole back and forth, and Ren made this song afterwards, Kujo Beat Down, in sort of response to what Kujo did. If you want a more detailed explanation, an accurate explanation, I'd recommend you go check out the last video I made on this. But without further ado, I do want to check out this because, yeah. I do want to mention, just because I just saw this comment, and I've gotten this comment, something similar to this comment before. I got a comment about how I don't have much commentary in these videos, and the only thing that, hold on, what was it? That I have an overinflated ego. I think one of the first comments I got on this website was about how egotistical I am. That's crazy. I don't think that I'm egotistical. Then again, I can't really be the judge of that. Maybe I am. Maybe you guys think I am. But I think as of especially this platform, I'm definitely not up there with many of the more prominent egotistical members of society. But I don't know. I just get the ego comments so much, and I'm really confused by it because I don't like myself, and to claim that I'm obsessed with myself is crazy. But yeah, and also the fact that they're saying that I provide no commentary when frequently, as I'm doing right now, I'm making the video longer than the original video. Usually by a multiplier of multiple digits. With, I guess, the last video, I doubled it with the amount of footage that I use, which is what I go for usually, at minimum. But I don't know. It's just a crazy comment. Anyway, I might cut that out because I don't want to just target anybody or give light to that sort of thing. But I just found it crazy and I wanted to comment on it. But yeah, let's check this out. This is the end of the last video.
Person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrong in words I write. But the forces out there test me, Ren, I'm trying to find the path and forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. What the fuck, you little pussy? This ain't high Ren number 2. This ain't pendulums or songs of hope that can't talk from you. And the last time we did this, the hope did prevail. Now the hope is the road that will choke a bitch pale. No, just wait a sec, cause there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset, but this hate breeds hate. Please wait, geez, Ren. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy, trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Face it, you're mad as fuck, Ren. Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Fuck it. First off, the beginning was very similar to the beginning of Sick Boy, with the I forget what the subtitles called it, but the distressed vocalizations, I think it said. Wow, that was a lot. So I wanted to find a set of lyrics that had the two split up. Initially, upon hearing it, I thought they were both Ren, then I thought one might have been Ren and Kujo. But I guess it's sort of like the high Ren ego and id on the topic of ego. So right here, I'm trying to be the person who is rightly doing right, who is right there on the righteous path, no wrongs in words I write. but the forces out there test me, Ren. I'm trying to find the path that forgive all those who test my will. There's trouble in my heart. So right here, this is sort of like where I got confused. It's also like the whole thing with High Ren, where I was confused about the characterization there. But I think with this, maybe because of High Ren, I more quickly caught on to what was going on. I think this part is doing a good job at like setting up the characterization of this part of Ren. Sort of like, you know, being the bigger person, all that stuff, which is what we saw in the messages that Ren showed, how he was acting towards Kujo at the beginning, especially when he offered him the 50-50 split and all that stuff. He feels himself being pulled to the dark side. That's the second part of what I just read, I felt. Then Id says some lines that I'm not gonna read. This ain't High Ren number 2 is part of this, which is interesting because that's the immediate comparison, but obviously it's a different purpose. And I do feel like in this song, it's two sides of Ren rallying against a common enemy. I think that's also important to note here, because instead of Ren fighting with himself, the eternal dance of the id and the super ego, it's the id and the ego rallying against the external threat. Also, right here, this shot of him choking out the camera was insane. I do have to say that. Okay. No, just wait a sec, because there's nothing to be gained when you sever the neck. I know the art is a part of your heart, so you're upset, but this hate breeds hate. Please wait. Jeez, Ren. I do feel like this is the sort of battle that we were seeing in the messages itself, with Ren trying to be the mediator, with him trying to be the bigger person, with him trying to sort of extend this offer to Kujo. It has some choice words to say about that. I'm getting pretty sick of the sick boy trying to be the it boy, trying to be the I'm so morally equipped boy. Yeah, I do feel like this is a good setup for the rest of the song. I do want to know where it goes from here. I don't think the way the tone is set up here, I don't think id and ego are going to fight each other necessarily. I think there is the common enemy here. So I'm going to see, before I comment too much on this, I'm going to see what they have to say about it. I think it is going to take over from here. I don't know.
Now let me cut this worm with my razor blade pen.
Is he in this moment?
Fuck it.
Okay, this is concerning. I know for the context of the music video that's supposed to be around, this is supposed to be Kujo, but the implications of this is he was having this debate with himself after he'd already kidnapped Kujo and tied him up and beaten him. So you could say that maybe this is a little bit of a front to say like, oh yeah, I'm debating whether or not I should go through this, but in the meantime, Kujo was already tied up over on the side. So you can also look at that as like this dark side of him was always lurking within him, but this is crazy. This is just crazy.
Hi Kujo, please don't try to struggle, hear me out, see I'm on your side really. Well, I was, till I found you could get a little greedy. Push your luck a little far. There's a moral, little Jimmy, of the cookie and the jar. See the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take, and still they're empty in their soul. They feel so hard done by, poor little you. Wanna take from me big, then I'll take from you too.
This is really good. This is this is a great song. Wow. It's very referential to previous work that Ren has done, which I appreciate. I think that that's a really good format for these kind of things. An artist I bring up regularly and that I listen to regularly, Josh A, does that a lot. Almost every song that he does is referential to a previous song that he's done or a song that he has yet to publish. And you pick that up, I think, pretty quickly upon starting to listen to him, where you notice the patterns, which I really like. And I like that Ren is really leaning into that sort of thing in this video. There was a Money Game Part 3 reference in there. There was a bunch of things. I'm just gonna go through it, but it's just, I really like that format. I really like how he's doing that. Hi Kujo, please don't try to struggle, hear me out. See, I'm on your side. Really, well, I was until I feel like this is still the id, even though he's talking about like the things that the ego is sort of, you know, wanting in this moment. Also, the reason why I'm saying ego instead of super ego is it's not really moral prevailing. That's not the sort of vibe that I'm getting. I think it's more baseline and self instead of morality. And here's the money game part 3 part. You could get a little greedy, push your luck a little far. There's a moral little Jimmy of the cookie in the jar. So, I like that. I thought that was a good inclusion. See, the needy and the greedy, they're just trying to fill a hole. So they take and then they take and still they're empty in their soul, which is the plot of Money Game Part 3. They feel so hard done by, poor little you, want to take from me bit, then I'll take from you too. Yeah, I think that's, yeah. Wow. This is crazy. This is really well done. I'm really enjoying this. I will say before I continue, and I have no idea if I'm going to be able to get this part in because of how often this happens, but my audio keeps getting corrupted on these. I think there's parts that's going to be unavoidable that I can't really fix the audio in this, but it's just so there's been a lot of audio issues in the last few videos is what I'm trying to say, and it's really bothering me. But I appreciate anybody who's sticking around even though there's a lot of audio issues, because I know it's difficult to, you know, want to hear anything when the audio is so bad. But yeah, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I want to make a note of it because I do know what's happening. I don't really know what to do about it. I'm trying to fix it. There's little I could do. Is that the girlfriends?
Shut up, slut, you said the no. I thought you said you like it rough. I thought you said she liked it rough. You're a bitch, man, what the fuck? I'm confused by this dynamic. Like it's Bonnie and it's Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme, I won't lie. Maybe just a little bit mean, you know. I feel a little bad about it, really. Nah, I'm only messing, lad, I love to spank the greedy. Feel me? I hope you wake up sweating from your nightmares, see me. I'm the sick boy that you enslave, free me. When you fuck with my work, you might as well bleed me. I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. That's how little thief lose teeth, you meal to me. I'm the subject matter, you are part of the scenery. This is how the sick boy work, you feeling me? Cunt, I'm sick with the pen. I went easy on the gutter, he's a friend, it's Zen. But if I ever hear your mouth speak the name of Ren out in public, then it's public, you don't want that again. And no warning for your bitch, have a girlfriend too. Mrs. Nice behind the scenes, poor Kujo, boo-hoo. If I ever read another fucking comment from you, then this is only part 1, it's even worse than part 2.
Wow. Lights, yeah. I do not condone abuse or bullying is crazy after a diss track. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, there's very little analysis I could actually do on this because I feel like everything was just said straight up. I'm gonna go through and see if there's any lines that like really stick out, but wow, this is just really good. This is yeah, I mean, he said it. I do think bringing in the girlfriend was a bit crazy, but I mean, at this point, I can't fault the guy for doing it. She did say some crazy things. In the video itself, the last video that I did on this, I said, well, I think maybe involving the girlfriend is a little bit much, it's a step too far, which Ren himself said, but she sort of involved herself and to an extent that sort of questioned things legally, or questioned the legality of all this, rather. But yeah, I'm confused by this dynamic, like it's Bonnie and Clyde, because Bonnie and Clyde, but the killing you're committing is career suicide. there's a lot of good lines in here. I'm just trying to find any that stick out. Whoa, guys, you probably think that this is extreme. I won't lie, maybe just a little bit mean. And then he keeps going, but he retracts that. I'm not really feeling bad about this. I kind of am on the fence about the whole girlfriend thing, but I understand where he's coming from there. Believe me, I put my whole soul into my words legally. Now a little thief want beef, want steal from me. I do feel like that was strong, and that relates heavily to what happened in the conversations themselves. I also liked in this portion during that line, I don't know the significance of the background actors in the lab coats. I assume that's related to Sick Boy, and to Money Game Part 3, and to High Ren to an extent. The pig is a frequent symbolism in these Ren songs, but I like the editing there. I think that was well done. See me, I'm the sick boy that you enslaved. He keeps calling himself the sick boy as a sort of shoving it in the face that that's me, that's who I am, and you took that from me, and I'm never gonna forgive you. I got a comment about the Dota thing. Apparently there was a past problems that they had, and then they sorted it out, and he's sort of saying there, that's what I heard from the comments, he's sort of saying there that he wishes that that's what they could have had, him and Kujo, but obviously that's not what's happening. If I ever read another comment from the girlfriend, then this is only part 1. It's even worse than part 2. I like how he's threatening a second part in all of this. Wow, this was something. Yeah, I mean, the song really speaks for itself for a lot of it. It's not really hiding much. Yeah, this, I understand what he's doing here. He's sort of, he sort of needs to do this, I think. Whether or not he does this, people will still, contact Kujo and bully Kujo and all these things. I think that's just going to be unavoidable, but here he has deniability. Lawyer, very important you keep calm and don't speak about it publicly. Ren, hold my beer. Yeah, SEO right here is very powerful. You guys aren't going to get this for a few years, but that's really strong. To mess with someone's SEO is crazy payback. Yeah, this was good. Don't mistake kindness for weakness. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it. People said that I would go on for hours about this, and I need to keep my camera fully charged. I think it's a good song. I just think that it says all the things that it needs to itself, and I'm sort of useless here. But even if the comments over here said, and I sort of checked this out myself, I'm pretty sure I found this, that Kujo himself hasn't uploaded anything since. So even if the message has been delivered and the guy has sort of been chased off the internet, even if that's the case, I think that it's good to spread this sort of message, also because it sort of is landmark for copyright stuff on YouTube, copyright abuse and all that. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing. Maybe switch it up here and there, but if you like this, then you know how to stick around, probably. It's the button below this. And if not, if you don't like this, let me know what I did wrong, and maybe it'll really affect me for no reason at all. But regardless of any of that, that's going to be all for me. So until next time, adieu.